hoisting up the long ball. Jazz get the orange to start the second half. Nurkic, normally it's an elbow. This time it's the basketball hitting him in the face.
It's going to be something. It's going to be the most shots to the face per possession in the league, year in and year out. Man.
Check for Spalding on the cheek. Nurkic. Mitchell, 7 to shoot for the Jazz. Bogdanovich outside. O'Neal, pump fake. O'Neal's 3 is off, so a good stop for the Blazers to start the second half. Hey, once again, it's scoreless in the first half. You see the concerted defensive effort coming from the Jazz. Nurkic working against Gobert. Nurkic tries to get into the body. No good with the left hand. Mitchell brings it down. Mitchell harassed by Nurkic. Gobert is there to finish it with the flush.
Another one of those plays in transition because of the attacking nature of Donovan Mitchell. He draws Nurk. He draws the shot blockers to get involved. And that gives his teammate Gobert a free lane at the rebound.
Dame tried to draw the foul on the three-pointer. No whistle. Dame 0 for 6 in this game. Mitchell sees 2. O'Neal goes against the Blazer defense. Bogdanovich in the corner. Back iron. Covington snatches the rebound. CJ with 10 points. Back to Nurkic. Dame with 12 to shoot. Goes into Gobert. Layup is good. Shades of that February game where Dame's layup was goaltended by Gobert.
Jordan, don't bring that back up.
Just stating facts here, Mark.
But no, it took time to get over that. We ain't trying to hear about that again.
Bring up the history. The 3 is good by Conley. Conley's really stepped up for Utah in this game. When they were slow out the gate offensively, it was Conley keeping them afloat with a couple of buckets. He's now the 5th Jazz player in double figures. Nurkic rolls over Mitchell.
Yeah, a nice job to initiate some contact, but also avoid getting the charge. A bit of a sidestep at the end.
Nurkic, the gentle giant with the finish. Blazers 24-22 paint advantage. Mitchell looking for Gobert. Gobert reaches back. Corrals the lob.
Trying to get closer to the rim. We've seen the shot. The stroke looks good, but he likes to make that cut. 46% of his made baskets last season were dunks. So Dame will continue to realize that about him. But in the meantime, slicing and dicing for the 2.
Luscious from Damian Lillard.
This is the test right here. Defending when you're down big right after a missed basket. There's no extra energy that comes after you make a shot. You really got to dig deep. And that's going to be the challenge for the Blazers for the foreseeable future in this one.
Bogdanovich, this 4-3, such a big piece the Jazz were missing in the bubble. CJ pull-up jumper counted.
Nice. Get to those elbows. CJ's at home there.
Back to Bogdanovich, we were saying one of the most underrated number 3s as far as third options in the league. Gobert able to sneak past Nurkic, gets the bucket.
There won't be unnecessary pointing of the fingers, because as sometimes you do need to point the fingers in practice and film session to figure out whose fault is it. Why did Gobert get that dunk? And those are things you need to talk about.
Melo, nice feed, tries to finish. Tough bucket through Favors. A lot of contact.
Yeah, Melo was floating across that lane.
Portland stringing together a couple of buckets, some stops. It'll be an uphill fight in this second half, but the last season, Lamar, they made some wholesale changes to their roster. They get out to a 13-11 start in their first 24 games. After that, they go 31-17.
Figure some things out. Mike Conley started to really play better across the end of the season. He's averaging like 17 points his last 19 games. Early in the season, he was only averaging about 12.5.
Favors with the putback, and for Utah, they made those changes to bolster their offense. And during that 13-11 run, as Dame wants a deep three, and there we go. Threes are good. Dame with 9 points. And Utah just 24th in offensive efficiency, so those changes were paying off during that 31-17 stretch. Third in the league is Favors with another bucket.
Another direct drive. And it's pretty consistent when you throw him the ball. Give him some touches, back to the basket. He gets a good look more times than not.
Gary Trent Jr. trying to face guard Ingles. Ingles flips it over to Favors. Favors with 6 straight points for Utah.
One of the keys to the game is winning the two-man game. Explanations from the excuses. This isn't a team that generally will make any excuses. But you can look at it play for play and explain what it is that happened, where the breakdown was, and then you got to attack that stuff. It's really got to become a priority as Mike Conley knocks down a three. For a team like the Blazers, who averaged 115 points per game last season, and the season before that 114.5, which was the most since the 1990 season, it's easy to just rely on your offense and think, we'll work on the defense as it happens, you know, as it comes, rather than like really putting the foot down and emphasizing it with your whole being. I would expect that this roster is going to get to that point.
Dame splits the defenders. Tries to eye a three-pointer. Resets it with 12 to shoot. Clarkson defending. Dame with 9 points in this quarter. Gary Trent Jr. gets to the paint. Up and over Conley. No luck. Ingles brings it back down. Minute left in the quarter. Clarkson, no hesitation for the three. That misses everything as Hood brings it back down. Hood with Niang defending. Rodney Hood trying to get to his spot. Too strong on that jumper. Clarkson bothered by Melo. Quick hands by Carmelo Anthony. Blazers might have a chance here. Gary Trent Jr. back outside. Damian Lillard has time for a cup of coffee. Can't finish it. Clarkson pleading his case on that previous play. Thought he was fouled. 2.5-second differential between shot and game clock. Ingles bothered by Trent Jr. Clarkson in the middle. Outside. Yang. Three rattles out. Clarkson with 2 to shoot. Tries to get it up before the buzzer with the left hand. No good. That'll wrap up the period, but the Jazz have extended their lead.
Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.